Rejoice, rejoice, my sweet, sweet friends. It's gonna be 60 degrees and sunny in New York City today. Hi everyone, I have woken up this fine Monday morning in an amazing mood because of the aforementioned 60-degree weather coming later today. I am so excited. I need spring to be here and it is fast approaching. I'm sure we're gonna have more days that are maybe not like down in the 20s again. There might be days in the high 30s, but honestly the weather is kind of starting to look promising here in New York, so I'm feeling good. Winter is ending. We survived, everyone! Let's literally take a second and celebrate. Just a moment of silence for the fact that we did this. We survived the winter. Hello, I'm Cassie. I'm 26 years old. I live in New York City and I am a barista by day. That's how I pay the bills, baby. But I love making vlogs and I love documenting my life. This is how I find a moment of joy in every day and hopefully bring you along for the ride, hang out with you a little bit, and show you that you can do the same. I'm a little congested. I think my body's been fighting a cold / maybe allergy season is starting. I feel totally fine. I just have a bit of congestion. It's a beautiful Monday. I have Sundays and Mondays off. I work Tuesday through Saturday as a barista, so today's my Sunday. Spring Forward was yesterday, so I woke up around 7:30, but I'm feeling kind of tired. I slept kind of weird last night. The night before I slept okay, but for whatever reason last night I slept weird. And I immediately threw my laundry in so that will be done rapidly. I don't want to have to deal with my laundry throughout this entire day. Once I throw my laundry in the dryer, I'm going to go on a run. I've been training for a half marathon, which I'm running at the end of April. And today I need to run 8.5 miles, which will be my longest run yet. I've been increasing by about a half a mile every week what my longest run is. I am not a professional. I do not know what I'm doing really. I've just been paying a lot of attention to my body and I've done some research on increasing mileage and I've looked at some training plans, but I'm honestly not trying to run it in any kind of fast time or anything like that. I'm just trying to prove to myself that I can do it and use it as a way to make my body feel strong. I went through a crazy health journey last year and was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I'm feeling really good now, but that brought me a lot of perspective and gratitude for my health, and it feels really good to be doing something where I feel strong. My body feels strong. I danced in high school and this is kind of reminiscent of my body starting to almost feel strong in the way it did when I was a dancer, which is really cool. Anyways, I need to eat a little something before my run, and I'm actually going to try out some gels while I'm on my run today, which I got last week. I'm also gonna drink some electrolytes pre-run today. I've been doing post, but I'm gonna try pre. I'm having fun with this hobby, testing out different stuff like that, and I'm hoping these gels don't hurt my stomach. A lot of people say running gels, which are just like straight carbohydrates that you take, I think every 30 minutes is the recommended amount through a long run, just to like replenish your body's energy stores basically. A lot of people say they hurt their stomach, and I have Crohn's disease, so we'll see how it goes for me. I haven't had my caffeine yet, and I think I'm going to treat myself to a yummy coffee on my way back from my run, so I'm just gonna have a little brekkie. I already drank a big glass of water and I'm gonna probably drink another one before I go, switch my laundry into the dryer, and then we're gonna run it up. I am gonna bring you guys along for a few days of my life. Babysit tomorrow, I work tomorrow, and then next few days, but today should be a fun and sunny day. I'm gonna go on a walk with someone later. I'm happy to have you. Happy you're here. Make sure you subscribe. Let's hit it. Okay, so I just had some peanut butter toast, some turkey bacon, which is what I've been eating before I do long runs, and I feel okay. So again, I'm not a professional, do not take my advice. I'm just listening to my body. Having a chronic illness, you're pretty tuned in with your body, so I'm just doing my best. These are the gels I'm bringing. This is one that my friend Hannah, she ran the New York Marathon last year, gave me to let me try. Huma Chia Energy Gel Plus, double electrolytes, lemons and limes, and this one has caffeine too. So I think this is gonna be the second one I take. I bought a box of honey stinger gels. My dad's run a couple marathons and he has used honey stinger stuff before. I like always remember this being in our household. It's actually so nostalgic for me. My brother and I would always covet the little fruit snack-esque versions of this. This box I ordered on Amazon came with 2 flavors, gold and fruit smoothie. It's mostly just honey. Like it's really just kind of sugar. So this is what I'm gonna take first. Hopefully it doesn't make me feel ill. And then I'll take this second since it has electrolytes. And it says consume with water. And I don't have a tiny water bottle, but there are drinking fountains on the West Side Highway. So I'm gonna hope for the best. I've got my little belt bag. I'm wearing these new running shorts that I got from Old Navy. I just ordered a couple things from Old Navy. I think I told you in the last vlog, including this sports bra. And I got shorts that match this. They're in the washing machine. This top is also from Old Navy. Love Old Navy activewear. It's so cheap. It's great. I also put barrettes in my hair for the first time because my little front pieces always fly in my face. So I feel like this is gonna help me. All right, you guys, I need to charge my battery. Let's run 8.5 miles. These are the other shorts that I got. They're a little high-waisted, which I think I kind of like. I also haven't washed these yet, so I do feel like I'm gonna like the high waist, and they match this sports bra, which is so cute. But these shorts worked great. Okay everyone, let's do a little get ready with me chit chat. My run felt great. I ran 8.88 miles. 8.5 was the goal. Ran 8.5 and then I was like, you know what? Let me go for the angel numbers. So I did and I felt amazing. I feel like my body was built for long distance running. Like I think I've talked about this before. I really didn't like running for a lot of my life, and if you asked me what my least favorite form of exercise was, for much of my life I would have said running. But a switch flipped in my brain a couple years ago and I'm obsessed with it now. And for much of my running journey I've just have done like 2-3 mile runs, and then obviously training for this half marathon. When I signed up, the longest I had run was like 5.5 miles, and I was just like, I feel like I can do it. So obviously I've been training and I feel great. I keep expecting to run one of these really long runs, crash out or feel really bad. I feel great and I felt great and I felt like I could keep going. Obviously I'm pacing myself because I don't want to hurt myself. I'm feeling really good and it really feels so amazing to feel strong in my body, which I know I mentioned briefly before, but after going through a year of feeling honestly physically disabled in a lot of ways, I just really didn't think that I would feel strong and healthy and well. For so much of last year, I was just like, I'm gonna be basically like adjacent to disabled for much of my life. And after graduating high school, I just like really struggled to find a movement routine that worked for me. Like I said earlier, I danced in high school, so it was just built into my routine, and I did theater and I was just really active for probably like 8 to 10 hours out of my week, and it was built in, and I haven't felt this physically strong and powerful since then, and it feels really amazing. I'm like really okay. Well, I was gonna get ready, but I'm already done. So now I'll just yap, I guess. But yeah, I feel really great and I'm really proud of myself. Those gels didn't make my stomach hurt. I took one after 30 minutes, the honey stinger one. It had the texture of honey. It was thicker. Fruit smoothie flavor probably is not gonna be my favorite. I think the other one just tastes like regular honey. Fruity stuff like that can kind of be hit or miss for me. The other one that I took was a lemon lime flavor, and it had a weird texture. It was like almost grainy. It had less viscosity than the honey stinger one, but neither of them made my stomach hurt, which is what I think I said I was afraid of. Slay. I feel great. I keep expecting to not feel great, and then I feel good. And then I just did some stretching, you know, I'm hydrating. I just ate my turkey burger and sweet potato fry hyperfixation meal, and now I'm gonna go on a walk in the sunshine with the boy that I like. So I'm feeling good. I'm wearing this sweater. I'll show you in my room where you can see it better. I thrifted it and I've just been waiting for the first spring day to finally be able to wear it. I'm feeling really good. I got a little peanut butter chocolate sea salt cappuccino
cappuccino as my post-run treat for myself and drank it while sitting in the sunshine. Called my mom on the phone. I just got done a couple doctor phone calls that I needed to make, so that was something I needed to check off my list. Finish my laundry. It's only 1 p.m. We're doing great, everyone. So let me take you into my room so I can show you my outfit, and then we're gonna get some outside time. I thrifted this when I went back to Washington State to visit my family in December, and I have been so excited to wear it. It has these little embroidered flower panels, and it's just this lovely green color. So I just have on a plain white tank top and my favorite Target jeans underneath. I think I'm gonna be comfortable in this. It's 60 degrees and sunny, and we're gonna be walking, so I feel like this is gonna be a fine temp. I'm wearing kind of thick socks, and I'm gonna be in tennis shoes, and this is like kind of a sweater. Life is good, everyone. And the sun is officially setting at like 7 p.m. now that we had spring forward, so life has meaning again, everyone. We survived the winter. We did it. I'm so proud of us. Let's go have a little New York afternoon.
Subscribe.
It's another beautiful New York City day, baby. I stopped at Trader Joe's and got a buffalo chicken wrap. It's actually for tomorrow. I open again tomorrow, and then I have a long manager meeting, so just figured I'd get myself something easy. And more brioche buns, because I've been using these for both breakfast sandwiches and for turkey burger sweet potato fries. Got my roommate some coffee at work. You guys, first off, yesterday was the perfect day. I had so much fun. I ran so far, and then I walked for so long in the afternoon. Got bubble tea, got snacks at H Mart, got oysters spontaneously. It was so much fun and lovely and so nice outside. The sunshine is just putting me in the best mood. I like can't wait to go back outside. So it's just before 1 right now. I opened this morning. This is my first time opening since spring forward, and oh my god, it really did feel like I was waking up early. I feel reduced brain function occurring, but it's okay. I had a lavender matcha lemonade at work, and it was bomb. I'm gonna go on a short run, and then I'm babysitting later today. It's so nice outside. I actually think I might just go find somewhere to sit in the park. I have to go pick one of these kids I'm babysitting up from school on the Upper East Side, so I think I might just find a spot in the park that's like kind of near where I'm gonna have to pick her up, so I can just hang out there for a few hours before I need to go get the kiddos. And then I'm gonna get Chipotle, gonna hang out with these kids. It's gonna be great. I'll be home before 10, and I have to open again tomorrow. I'm actually not that hungry. I kind of had a snack at work, so I'm just gonna do like a 3-mile run today. I ran so far yesterday. I'm just gonna do a short run, then I'll snack, and I'll probably pack my journal and my book and go get some park time, baby. I'm excited. Spring is upon us, and I could not be more grateful. So let's keep enjoying it. I do feel like my spring allergies are kind of starting, but that's okay. I'll take it. Jesus Christ. I just ran 3 miles. Pretty chill. I'm feeling my knees. I didn't always feel my joints this way, but after a long run like yesterday, going up and down stairs at work and the subway in my apartment, those 3 miles, I really felt my knees. I think I talked in a couple recent vlogs about how I'm in the process of undergoing a psychiatric intake with a psychiatrist to see if being medicated for anxiety would be something that would be beneficial to me. I had an initial intake appointment about a week and a half ago, and I have another appointment next week, but she needed my like blood work so that she could check my physical levels of, I don't know, various things. I don't know what she's looking at. I will ask though, because I'm curious. And then my appointment is next week. I just sent those. I like requested them from all my various doctors. You get a lot of doctors when you have Crohn's disease, I'll tell you this much. Also, I did not end up going to the east side, as you can tell. I went for a walk outside and I got some bubble tea again. I just took a little shower. I'm gonna take some allergy medicine because clearly something's going on here. Then we'll go babysit. I'm excited for Chipotle. lunch break at work. Actually like a long day today. I'm working this shift. I opened this morning and I feel like I slept really hard. I think I was having a dream when I woke up because I felt super disoriented, and then I started my period. But I'm afraid, usually I'm a menstrual cup user, but I'm afraid that putting something inside of me is going to aggravate the continued yeast. I've been fine, but I'm just really paranoid about throwing off the balance that is clearly delicate at this current moment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, not to talk about my yeast infections, but now this loud noise is gonna happen in the basement. I have Crohn's disease. I started an immunosuppressant medicine in October, late October, for my Crohn's disease, which has alleviated my symptoms and I feel great. However, I believe a side effect has been I've had these continual yeast infections slash bacterial vaginosis, just like in a vicious cycle for like 2 months. I'm a couple weeks into not having one. I'm just afraid though of the balance being thrown off, so I went and bought pads. Kind of feel like I'm wearing a diaper. I'm not really a pad girl. I was usually a tampon girl, but again, I feel like it might throw something off. Anyways, I have my manager meeting, which is gonna be longer than usual. It's gonna be like 2 hours today, and then I run home and do therapy. So just like kind of have a long day ahead, and I don't feel awful, honestly. I think that running recently has helped my body. Like, I don't have bad cramps right now or anything like that. I just feel kind of tired and heavy and like I don't want to be talking to people. Tonight's gonna be a chill night. I still have the White Lotus episode to watch from Sunday, and Mel and I are gonna watch Love is Blind, so it's all gonna be okay, but I'm gonna read my book. Peace. It's 9:38. It's almost bedtime. I'm very excited to not be waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I think I'm gonna sleep until 6:30. Crazy, I know. I don't think I've talked to you since I got home from work. Our manager meeting was really long and I kind of started like crashing halfway through. Came home, had therapy right away, then I took a nice long shower, watched the White Lotus episode. The drama was really heating up. I think this was episode 4. I don't know how many episodes they're doing actually. I think the other seasons have been 8 or 10 episodes, so I think we still have a while. I just think White Lotus is amazing. I'm having a great time. And I've been reading a book called Magnolia Parks, which I think one of you recommended to me. Someone recommended it to me via Instagram DMs, I think, back in December while I was at home, and I put it on hold and finally got it. The only book I've read all year is Onyx Storm, because I got 80% through Dracula and decided I was done. And I just haven't been reading very much, and I wanted something to rekindle my fun. Started reading this book, Magnolia Parks, which is kind of like a British Gossip Girl. I'm having fun so far. I don't know if I'll read the whole series, but I'm enjoying this book and it's serving a purpose. I'm kind of tearing through it. I'm almost 40% through and I just started reading a few days ago. I'm having fun with that. I also downloaded God of the Woods, which I have had on hold for probably 3 to 4 months and finally became available. I believe it's kind of a mystery thriller type story, and I remember I was very excited to read it when I put it on hold, so I'm excited to read that. And I also just downloaded a book about the history of God, Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. I'm getting back into my reading grind, everyone. Mel and I watched Love is Blind. Lots of various media this evening for the life of Cassie. We're on the last episode of the pods, so the final engagements have happened. There were some surprises of people who didn't get engaged. We're way far behind on this season of Love is Blind. I think the reunion just aired. We are watching it slowly. The episodes are so long, A, there are way more episodes, B, and we just don't always have multiple hours to sit at home together to watch. We're slowly making our way through, but I love having little Love is Blind nights with her. I did cry at one of the engagements. It was very sweet. Love reality TV. Anyways, now it's bedtime. I do work all day tomorrow, literally 7:45 to 4 p.m. I'm so excited to sleep. Gonna read my book. Peace out. Oh, also, as you saw, I just boiled my menstrual cup because I was telling Melanie that I got pads, and she was like, actually my gynecologist said that pads are worse because they trap moisture, which makes sense. So I boiled my menstrual cup. I hadn't boiled it since my last period, so now that's all sterilized, clean, clear. Do my eyes look crazy blue? It was just a reflection. They're not crazy blue, like a greenish blue. Anyways, I'm definitely breaking out. I think running is also making me break out. I have read a little bit of information online that running messes with your hormones, like long distance running. Also, like, you're sweating, and I'm on my period. I think that's why I'm breaking out so much. So that's not so fun, but luckily it doesn't hurt. This was kind of deep, but this isn't the crazy deep acne. Also, I've been eating a lot of chocolate croissants because I've been craving them this week. So yeah, some of that's definitely my bad. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to sleep now. I just feel like I hadn't chatted with you in a sec. Morning, friends. Happy Friday. Woo! Yesterday felt like such a long day. Woke up feeling tired already. I think I already said I just haven't been sleeping that well this week. I mean, like, once I'm asleep, I'm sleeping well, but it's been taking me longer to fall asleep because of spring forward, even though I've had early shifts the last 3 days. I have just been feeling really tired, that plus being on my period. I just, like, my body has been really fatigued. Last night was a full moon. Last night was the full blood worm moon, which I guess the March full moon, historically indigenous people in the American South noticed a lot of worms coming out, which is why it's called the blood worm moon. The more you learn. I was able to see the moon briefly last night before the clouds came in, but it is kind of cloudy in New York today. I worked literally all day at work, and then I had a little date night last night, which was fun. Also this week, usually I have a mixture of longer and shorter shifts, but the way the schedule worked out this week, there were a couple anomalies. Since I babysat, I worked a different shift than I usually do on Tuesdays, and then today there was a scheduling thing that my shift got extended. Every single shift I'm working this week is over 6 hours, and I have to take a lunch break, which I think also is throwing me off, just like being physically at work so much, and I've been eating at kind of different times than I usually would. Plus the spring forward, I don't know, everything's just a little off this week. I'm not in a bad mood, I'm just feeling a little tired and out of it maybe. But anyways, today I usually work 11:30 to 4 on Fridays, but instead I'm working 11:30 to 6 today. So again, a little longer shift than I would usually do. But after work, my friend Reed and I are gonna go to Tiki Chick on the Upper West Side. You all know I love. One of my favorite places to hang out with my friends, specifically who live way uptown, because it's kind of like a good midpoint between us. And Reed is just gonna be at my store with me all afternoon, and then we're just gonna walk over there after work. So very excited to get a chicken sandwich. If you've never been, or if you don't live in New York, Tiki Chick is a little tiki bar on the Upper West Side, but it's owned by this other restaurant, or maybe they collab with this other restaurant next door called Jacob's Pickles, which is like a fried chicken, just like southern food kind of place. At Tiki Chick, you can get Jacob's Pickles fried chicken sandwiches for $5, which is epic. And then it's just a tiki bar too. So they have like pina coladas and all kinds of fun tiki drinks. It is a great place for an after work bev and snack. And then we probably won't be out very late. So after that, I am excited to come home and have a little night to myself. Mel's babysitting, so I'll have the apartment to myself. And my plan is to read my book, maybe edit my video so I don't have to do it tomorrow after my long work day, and then go to bed early. I'm very excited for that. I didn't really think ahead to the fact that I would be working so much, so I realized this has just been like a lot of me working and feeling tired. And also I got my period this week, which really, sorry I keep talking about that. I don't know. It really does affect the way you're feeling though. I do feel like my acne is getting a little better, so shout out. And I do physically just like generally feel better today. That is great news. I'm working with my friend Emily today. Like I said, Reed's gonna be there. Tomorrow I get to work with my friend Al and my friend Emily. Luckily I've had a pretty good coworker schedule this week. I've gotten to work with my people, which always makes work a little bit of a better experience when you're working with people that you like and that are good at their job. Doing customer service with people who are not good at their job just affects your entire day in a really negative way. Don't forget deodorant, everyone. Somehow I've been talking for 6.5 minutes. I don't even know. I think I just said I'm tired, basically. I neglected you yesterday, so I'm sorry about that. It was a really just long day, TBH. All the days this week have felt pretty long. Again, I'm not necessarily like feeling anything negative. I'm just tired and a little out of it maybe. But I'm ready for work now, wearing my We're Not Really Strangers shirt. So I'll probably take you to Tiki Chick tonight. Peace out. Well, my friends, it's 6:20. My friend Reed had to cancel on me for drinks, but honestly, I'm totally chill with it. I'm kind of excited to have a night to myself. I am gonna do some yoga. I'm going to go to bed early. I'm gonna read my book. I'm reading Magnolia Parks I read during my break today. It's getting juicy. It's heating up. I think I actually might keep reading the series. I'm having a lot of fun. I think this might be where I leave you. I don't know how long this vlog is. I kind of feel like the vibe has been weird this week. I don't know if it's the full moon. Daylight savings. Again, as I feel like I've said a million times today alone, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just like, it feels like reality is warped a little bit. It is still Pisces season, so perhaps that's a reason why. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna take a little night to myself and I'm excited to hit the ground running again next week with another vlog. I really enjoyed spending time with you, so please go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. And I'm gonna do yoga, which I haven't done in a while. That's gonna be my thing that makes me happy today. Also, I got to see a lot of my friends today at work, which was really lovely. I'm having a great time. Living, laughing, and loving, and very grateful that spring is approaching. It was a lovely week. I'm feeling tired, but I think I'm almost adjusted to the time change. Crazy how 1 hour can affect you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, bye.